Previously. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Terraria. And when we last left off, we had the lost episode. And then, today, I recorded for an hour and also lost that. Now, luckily or not, depending on how you view this, I didn't save my game. So I can redo everything that was done and not lose anything. I'm super paranoid now, and I'm going to be checking it every so often, so you have to forgive me for that. So I'm going to quickly run through what I did off camera that will be repeating, and that was essentially explained stuff. I showed off some stuff. Then we had a full moon, and then we had a solar eclipse, which probably won't happen again because that's super rare. Then we defeated Plantera 2 times and did not die in one of those fights. So we've pretty much mastered Plantera. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to explain what I did off camera before the whole, losing the episode thing. Over in here, I dug a tunnel straight down because I was sick of going around the staircases. You see it goes down, and I go straight into my grinder. This is here. This is my, because once we defeated Plantera, the dungeon enemies got much tougher and dropped much rarer loot. So I built this grinder. I spent a little bit of time there, not too long, and we've got so much cash and so many rare items from that. It's insane. So I'll shut off at some point. Now the cash we have, you won't believe, we've got 4 platinum and 20 gold from that. And the items, well, we got some good stuff. We got a couple of key brands, or key blades. Now they are 1 point stronger than my frost brand. And this is a frost brand that's got 10% damage increase on it. So if we applied a modifier to this, it would be stronger, but it would lose the shooting thing, which I quite like. So we'll leave that for now. Skip this. We got a couple of sniper rifles. We got a tactical shotgun. We got a spectre staff, which shoots out beams that I think can travel through walls. We got a rifle scope, which just makes it able to zoom out, I think. That would have been handy when I was screenshotting my base from the thumbnail. We got a tabby to double dash. And we got this whisper in a bottle, which is amazing. Now, I've put it away. Now my fairy bell, if you remember, summons a little fairy. And it cost a lot to make it, but this summons a wisp, which is, it lights up a lot more than the fairy. If I cast it in here, look, you'll see. Look how bright that is. Not only that, but this wisp is controllable. If I want to look around in the darkness areas, look, I can. And he's smart, he knows where to go, he knows where to follow me. And I can write my name. That wasn't my name, but I could if I wanted to. So that's that. And then this, which I didn't know what it was, but we tested it against Plantera, and it is amazing. It is a magnet sphere. In fact, I only took the regular one. I should have taken the one with plus 10% damage on it. This thing is fantastic. It shoots out like a little orb, but it will shoot at anything. Apart from obviously these things. Will it get a rabbit? No, it won't even get a rabbit. It shoots at enemies anyway, and it is really, really good. I brought some potions with me, ready for the boss fight. I don't need 30 though. Let's put some of those away. In this chest, yes. Just give me a whole bunch of these. 6 will probably be enough. In fact, I'll take 10. I'll take 10 just in case. Right, first things first. Let us go over to the... Excuse me. What is it called? My dungeon grinder, and I'll show you how that works. Now, similar to my other grinders, there's like a bit of honey that I stand in. There is a campfire. In fact, is there a campfire? Yeah, there's a campfire, and there is also a heart lantern to constantly regen my health. There's also a blue lantern in there to summon more enemies, and my god, there are a lot of enemies in that dungeon. There is like a safety wall that can protect me from almost everything. Now, I say almost because there are enemies that can, like ghost-like enemies that can fly through the walls, but because of my turtle armor and the fact that I can just swing my sword anyway from in there, that should repel them enough. They're not all that strong, and I can regen their life from it. Also, there are mages, which are my main concern, because the mages are able to shoot through the barriers I've set up, but they're stupid because I've set up a new system for dealing with them. Usually mages will teleport away when taking damage, but these ones don't. So I've set up a platform that I should be landing on any second. Here. Oh, I've got arrow traps as well. Now, they will land on there to try and shoot me with their magic, but you see how it just turned off? I'm pointing at the screen. Basically, this guy down here, when he runs around, or any enemies that are down there, when they run around, they will turn the floor on and off. So any mages that stand on there will fall into the lava, and they won't teleport out of it because they refuse to. So this is one of those ghost things that I told you about that will attack me. So it's amazing for dealing with those mages. Now this thing, you can see it shoot me, it's not doing a massive damage. I can always just hit it like this if I wanted to. But you can just see the amount of stuff that's coming in and getting annihilated. Now, I've got those arrow traps around, and I'm just going to leave them to deal with this. The arrow traps are mainly there to deal with these cursed skull type enemies, but they're not all that strong. It's not going to be 100% effective against them, but it's better than nothing, right? I'm just going to leave some of these enemies to keep dying in here. Yeah, campfire and heart lantern and the blue candle are down there. Look, you can see them way underneath me. I'm also stood in honey, so I'm regenerating a lot of stuff. And look at them all. There's nothing they can do. We haven't really seen any mages yet, which is unfortunate. Kind of want to show off the fact that the mages will die too. So there's so much stuff that will die down here, and we pick up a lot of stuff. Now these dungeon spirits, they're what give ectoplasm, and we have a lot of ectoplasm. We have a full stack of 99. There's a magician. We have a full stack of 99, and we also have more in our bonus excess chest. So I'm not going to stay here for too long. I'm going to jump down in a second. I'm going to scoop up all this money and stuff that's around, and you'll see we have 19 silver on us at the moment. That will rocket right up when we pick all this up. And then I will warp home and get ready for the next thing. Come on, get up here. Right, let's see how well I can scoop up this stuff. We've got another rifle scope. We've got some more stuff there. Another dark caster. Right. Oh, there's one of those mages. He teleported onto the one spot that doesn't get turned into anything. Let's scoop down here quickly. Grab all this, and necromancer, get out of it. Can't leave, and then we're going home. We've got a shadow beam staff. That is something brand new we didn't have before. Go away, please. I just want to leave now. Thank you. I'm going home. So the shadow beam staff here, I believe it works much like what that necromancer did. It'll bounce around. Pew, pew. In tight enclosed spaces, I imagine this is going to be amazing. Let's stick that away in this amazing chest of things for now. We've got 5 gold. Look at that, just in that brief thing in there. We've got another rifle scope we'll put in here. Oops. I'm just going to quickly put all this away. I'll do it on camera because it's not going to take too long, and I can talk over some of the other stuff that I was doing too. A bone. We just picked up a bone feather. Do we have one of those? Yes, we've got 3 of those now. Key and ectoplasm and stuff. Right, down here, my bonus excess chest. Look at all this. Look at all this ectoplasm. That's bonus. And keys go over in here. No, that's accessories. In here. There we go. Right, we're ready. I'm going to make my way to Plantera because we're going to go fight Plantera now. So, the chlorophyte farm that I built last time does not work. I had a feeling it wouldn't, but it doesn't work for the wrong reason. My strategy is sound, I think, at least. It's just a placement of it, because chlorophyte does not grow above a certain level. So I've made it lower down on the ground. Is actually at where my Plantera farm is. Plantera Battle Arena is where I fight Plantera. So it's just to the right hand side of that. And hopefully it will start spreading and growing in there. No way to know for sure until it happens. So we can always just wait and see. Get out of the way, zombie. Pick up lots of these shooting stars. So that's gonna go on, and we're gonna get in there and we're gonna fight Plantera. Now, we've beaten twice in the hour that I lost, but remember that hour has not been saved, so we can do it again. We beat him twice. Don't know what the hell that was, but it exploded. First time we fought him, we died 4 times. The second time we fought him, we didn't die at all. Get away from me. The items he dropped were... He dropped another grenade launcher. He dropped some rockets. And the second time we beat him, he dropped a trophy. Now the keys he seems to always drop. I know the Plantera bubble's up there and going down here to rest. Get away. So this is my spawning area. Set that. Make sure everything else is away. Come on, get out of it. You're not welcome in here. Right, so basic strategy, put rain clouds down and then run around shooting magnet sphere. And it seems to work really well. And if I die, remember, I'm just going to spawn there and I can do it again. It's not really an issue. I think I had a worm. Get rid of that. So I'm going to clear this inventory space out a little bit. In fact, let's just put them up there. Oops. And I'm just going to get straight into fighting him. No point messing around. This episode is really about getting stuff done. Oh, I'll show you my chlorophyte farm while I'm here. So we're going to fight the Plantera a couple of times. I don't think we need to do it any more than twice, really. I don't think it drops anything else too good. And also the wall of flesh if we get a chance. Now here is chlorophyte. I think it might be spreading there. I can't tell though. It might just be grass. But that is that there at least. My health is getting filled. Let's just wait for these guys to die. Go away. There we go. Rest again just to make sure it is saved. And now let's just get straight into this. Now I'm not a werewolf anymore, which means it is morning. So let's drill. And we're going through. And shut this door. There's a freaking thing there, of course there is. Now where is Plantera? I don't know. Is that it on the... There it is. Put one of these here. One of these here. And then we just magnet sphere. And we loop him around as much as possible in that rain. While firing this magnet sphere, and you can see it just keeps shooting him. And we are done, and we have picked up from that. Let's have a look. We got a demonic flower POW. That's new. We didn't get that last time. We got another key. We got some more healing potions. Not a great deal. And, well, that was it. That was pretty terrible, actually, wasn't it? Didn't get a great deal out of that. Now, we died. How many times have we died? Just the once? Twice, it would seem. Better than our first attempt. Not as good as our second attempt. Remember, on our second attempt, we did it without dying once. I can't believe we died this time. Right, so up, get rid of you, just make sure we get rid of all this stuff. Shut this door, shut the door, there we go. Whew. Right, what we're going to do is we are going to head to the next Plantera bulb in a second. Let's have a good look at this. 68 melee damage, 61. Shoots a razor sharp flower petals at nearby enemies. Not so bad. I don't see any flower petals though. Oh wow. Could we just leave this hanging out like this? And have it shoot enemies? That might actually be really, really good. Could we just fly around with it like this, look? Let it shoot enemies for us? That's awesome. Right, I'm going to check if this is still recording. And we're good, so I'm going to quickly Save. And I'm going to summon Plantera again. This is actually going to replace that, I think, as my main weapon. I can't believe I can just drag it around and allow it to shoot stuff. Pew 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 pew. Right, so we're going to head down to where the other bulb was. Once we smashed that, that will summon Plantera again. We can fight it again. Here it is. Hopefully this time we can do it. Let's bring one of these, in fact. Hopefully this time we don't die. Got an arcane nature's gift. Okay, let's stick that up there. Get rid of that. Just going to line this stuff up. If we get something new, it's easier to see it. See? Right, so Plantera's awoken. And we don't know which angle it's going to come from, up and below. So we're just going to stand still and make sure it's going to catch up to us wherever we are. There it is. Right. Going to go up a bit. Right, it's still coming. Right, so we're up to the arena. Let's fire off these as per usual. One up there. One up there. Now we'll be using the magnet sphere again, because this is awesome. And I'm just going to stick a fast forward on. And we beat Plantera again. And what the hell is this giant thing here? We got a masterful pygmy staff. Summons a pygmy to fight for me. We also got a Venus Magnum. Cool, so we can check this stuff out later. Now, we died in that fight, sadly, 3 times. That was even worse than our previous attempt. I'm getting worse at this game, aren't I, as time goes on. I can't believe I beat it without dying. And this time, we can't even get to see that. Right, so I'm going to make my way home. I'm going to save again. I'm going to make my way back home. I have to walk the long way back. Then I'm going to put away this treasure, and we'll be back when we're ready to rock and roll with the next thing.